Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Someday a real rain will come and wash all the scum off the streets.
I got some bad ideas in my head.
For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed.
This is following my whole life.
Something in the way.
The city doesn't sleep, but it doesn't see them either. In the shadows of Gotham and New York, two men are left behind, ghosts in their own lives. These cities breathe, but they suffocate their inhabitants. Gotham and New York are more than backdrops. They are prisons of concrete and noise.
It is, he should clean up this city here, because this city here is like an open sewer, you know? It's full of filth and scum. And sometimes I can hardly take it. Whatever becomes the president should just really clean it up. You know what I mean? Sometimes I go out and I smell it, I get headaches, it's so bad, you know? And they just never go away, you know? It's like, I think that the president should just clean up this whole mess here. He should just flush it right down the fucking toilet.
Have you seen what it's like out there, Murray? Everybody just yells and screams at each other. Nobody's civil anymore. Nobody thinks what it's like to be the other guy. You think men like Thomas Wayne ever think what it's like to be someone like me? To be somebody but themselves? They don't.
For Travis and Arthur, the city is a reflection, a mirror of their alienation. They are surrounded, yet unseen, alive, but utterly alone. They exist on the margins, forgotten by the crowd, swallowed by the noise. The city becomes a labyrinth, and they are its lost soul.
Loneliness has followed me my whole life. Everywhere. Bars and cars. Sidewalks, stores, everywhere. There's no escape. I'm God's lonely man.
You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts. But you don't listen anyway.
As their isolation deepens, so does their grasp on reality. For Travis and Arthur, the world becomes distorted, their minds fractured by loneliness and despair. Travis escapes into delusions of grandeur, Arthur dreams of being seen. Their realities warp, feeding their fractured minds with fantasies of control, belonging, and purpose.
Listen, you fuckers, you screwheads. Here is a man who would not take it anymore. A man who stood up against the scum, the cunts, the dogs, the filth, the shit. Here is someone who stood up. Here is...
How about another joke, Murray?
No, I think we've had enough of your jokes.
What do you get
I don't think so.
when you cross
I think
a
we're
mentally
done
ill
with your
loner
jokes.
with
That's
a
it.
society that abandons him and treats him like trash?
Call the police,
I'm
Gene.
telling you what you get.
Call the police.
You get what you fucking deserve.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Oh, yeah? Huh? Okay.
In their final descent, Travis and Arthur turn violence into a language, a desperate scream heard by a world that once ignored them. But as the smoke clears and the blood dries, what's left? Symbols of chaos, tragic warnings, or something far more unsettling. Heroes born from rejection. In the fractured mirrors of their minds, we see reflections of a broken society, and the question lingers, when the outcasts rise, who do we really have to blame?
It's okay.